newspaper is Akron's #1 voice for urban press. So when events like this happen, we have to be out here to show everybody this black excellence. And speaking about black excellence,
so we're gonna hop into it.
Well, we're about to go off. There's some wild stuff going on.
I'm ready to jump in.
All right.
Feet first.
Head first.
Cannonball. Okay. Speaking of balls, Brittney Griner.
Oh, basketball.
She's
okay. You better make it plain. Speaking of balls, Brittney Griner. You crazy.
Come on, man. It's basketball. Come on. Y'all just... Come on. So Brittney Griner, she arrives home after being released from Russian custody in a prisoner exchange. Brittney Griner, the American basketball star detained by Russian authorities in February, has safely returned to the U.S. after being released from custody in a prisoner exchange. This is a trading of prisoners. Griner, 32, arrived at Joint Base San Antonio, Fort Sam Houston, Texas, early Friday, and was taken to Brooke Army Medical for a routine evaluation. Mm-hmm. A State Department official told CNN. U.S. officials who met Griner said she was in good spirits and incredibly gracious. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby reported that to CNN. She got off the plane shortly after 5:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at Kelly Field. And Roger Carstens, a State Department official traveling with Griner, said, "So happy to have Brittney back on U.S. soil. Welcome home, BG."
BG is back on.
Not to be confused with the rapper.
And we've been covering this since it happened, right?
Yeah.
So how do you feel that she's back on the American planet?
Yeah, I mean, I'm glad she's back on U.S. soil. They couldn't do anything until she was actually indicted. So it wasn't like they was just dragging their feet and what have you. But I feel like things could have got pushed along a little bit faster.
Can I go there? I'm going to go there. Listen, look, now, I've been hearing a bunch of us, okay, complaining that our sister was liberated or freed out of the situation she was in over there in Russia, right? And they tripping on how she was freed. Some people are saying, what the hell? Push pause, stop. You mean to tell me we're going to free a basketball player, a female basketball? Now, this ain't Brother Hiram talking. This is what tweets are saying and other people are saying. They're saying, wait a minute, hold up. You mean to tell me we're going to release a basketball player in trade? We're going to trade somebody who's marketed as the supreme killer.
A player in arms.
And this is what kills me. This is what, well, no pun intended, but this is what trips me out, is a lot of people saying that Brittney Griner is not the standard American. Matter of fact, some of them is going as far as to say she's anti-American. Now, by some of her tweets and stuff like that, I got to come out and say this, and this is not in the defense of her. This is in definition to break down, to give you clarity. Now, this girl, Brittney Griner, is not the typical female. Am I lying here?
I mean, I can't do any of the things that she can on the basketball court.
And she's married to a woman.
And I can't. Well, technically, I could.
I know you've been toying with that for some. There.
Marry myself.
So she's a little different. So we're talking about some of the comments that she's have made on Twitter and stuff like that, and people are taking like she's anti-American. No, she's a black woman by way of the LGBTQW, whatever the hell, with all due respect. Okay? So she's a double oppressed person here in the wilderness of North America, and some of her comments is based upon who she is, what she had to endure, and what she had to and what she consistently endured as a female WNBA.
And she's tall.
Throw that in there. And she's tall.
Yeah, you know she got.
And she mixed.
Come
and she's
on now.
biracial.
Yeah, come
So
on. She
when
get the quadruple
the-
whammy of oppression.
Okay. So when she speak or she says something, she's saying something from her experience. Now, this is what they're really saying. If she's so much against America, look at her begging for her freedom and stuff like that. What do you think about that?
I don't recall her begging. I remember other people begging on her behalf and pleading. But who wouldn't? I don't know if pleading and begging are the same thing. But if you give us free daggone it, if I gotta beg for it and I don't want to do time. Honestly, I don't want to do no time in no prison. I don't even want to be in the county for 2 hours. Let's just start there. But I really don't want to go to Russia and do no time there.
Cut the poor girl's hair off and every damn thing.
Daggone.
I mean, you know what?
That was wild. They was wild for that.
And at the end of the day, though,
That's our identity.
come on. At the end of the day, if you said before we started, she'd been playing basketballs, entertaining these people, and I was a little deeper. Okay, she's been doing this, that, and the third here in America, and we as a people has been trapped, roped, and bound here. Okay, and you mean to tell me if we help build this nation, you don't owe us the coming? You don't owe. You know what I'm trying to say?
We don't even get a discount on 100% cotton sheet.
What the hell? But you feel what I'm coming from?
Yes, I completely feel. I completely feel, and I would like to note, just in the overall global, to note that a Kremlin spokesperson, Dmitry Peskov, said the exchange is not a sign of improvements in U.S.-Russian relations.
It was just to get her free.
It was I don't know if it was to do with her. They picked who I felt like they picked. Now, I do want to quote the article. It said the final deal came together over 48 hours. Senior U.S. administration officials said launching the process of moving Griner from the penal colony where she was serving a lengthy sentence, Biden gave final approval for the prisoner swap, freeing Griner over the past week. Came together in 2 days, 48 hours.
That, like you said, she had to land first and get everything done. This is the thing that trips me out. When I see brothers and sisters on the internet dumbfounded on, boy, I can't believe they freed her. She just played basketball. The bottom line is,
I don't believe they had her locked up for that amount of time for a weed pen.
You better say it. You better say it. And you know what? Everybody, see, this is the day that everybody have an opinion and they on Twitter showing their opinions and stuff like that. Sometimes you got to be a little more educated before you speak. I mean, if you speaking on and you understand what it is you're speaking on, that's cool. You can be one-sided too. But damn, at the end of the day,
you can speak out of lack of information. You can speak out of ignorance, but don't be so matter of fact in what you're saying.
Now. Come on. Are you happy that they went out their way? Listen to what America did. They went out their way now to release, to swap internationally. Brittney Griner, I was about to call her. I don't know what's the right way to call her.
A player in arms is allegedly. Let me just want to add in an allegedly. Don't come looking for me.
Here's the fun. Be happy, Black America. There's something happened in our way. And then people the Republicans Donald Trump himself came out and said, I can't believe y'all made that deal. But when you do your history, you do your homework, it's on the Reporter newspaper,
y'all see what
online.com.
was coming out of that Oval Office, buddy.
And you see that he released a lot of people from the Taliban with no swap. Wasn't no swap. He just released them. But anyway, that's just me, man. I'm just doing what I do.
They said tradesy, no take backs.
What?
Tradesy, no take backs. You know what I mean? You remember like tradesy, no take backs? You went, all right, I ain't the only kid that grew up in the hood.
Well, listen, if you're trying to promote you and your style, please give us a call at area code 330-937-2632. Again, that number is area code 330-937-2632. If you're trying to put your face in the place, this is where you need to be at. The Usual Suspects. What's going on?
Where's y'all? You like it? That's my little Sambo.
That's your Sambo. You doing that Sambo
put
next to the black man? What the hell?
Put your face in the place.
You're not doing Sambo next to me. That ain't cool.
Sorry. I felt like it needed to be in there. Do you want to put your face in the place?
No, put your face, not Sambo's face.
Yeah, I'm going to put Sambo.
Sambo ain't cool.
Man, don't, and I hope, Man,
You
don't
know-
come for me, Brother Hiram. After you get here, I haven't watched to see a little sample sticker on my head. Ah, man, I'm a cry. But so, speaking of crying, you don't have to cry over information or lack thereof. You can subscribe to the Reporter newspaper, $40 for the whole year.
It's the tangible form.
If you're super smart, you would have the paper format. $40 for the 1 year for the hard copy.
Turn it around so they can see.
Hold it in your hands. Oh, my notes is on there.
Oh, okay. My nose is on there.
Don't show the people.
Well, all right.
Okay, so the Reporter, make sure y'all call 330-535-7061, 7061, and order your subscription. Tell them Miss Carter sent you, so hopefully they put me on the route.
The good thing is you ain't even got to be in Akron to get that delivered.
You don't.
You be anywhere that you're watching this.
But I think the deal is if you're in Akron, it's $40 a year. So you get the discount. If you in Akronite, what y'all know about that there?
You better say it.
That rock.
That right.
Now we gonna talk about doing it right there, rock.
Right there.
Right there.
Right there.
They didn't like the way he did it right there. They calling him R. Nelly.
R. Nelly, not R.Kelly.
They R. Nelly out in these streets.
Oh, Lord.
Nelly. He gonna have to put a Band-Aid on something.
Oh, Lord.
The rapper bashed after clips resurfaced of him singing to young girls. Okay, he was out here with the woo-woo. Nelly found himself in some hot water after clips of him supposedly serenading underage girls while twirling their hair resurfaced online. Are you nervous? He said, asking one of the girls whose hand he was holding in one of the clips. He then says to her, I'm nervous. I'm sure he didn't sound like that.
Yeah, he did. He sounded just like that. The video was on there.
It's a video. Make sure you click the link. So Nelly is then seen directing the girl to stand face to face with him and asking her to hold his glasses. Then he grabs strands of her hair. He then sings his 2004 single.
This is what he was doing.
Just imagine.
He was real close doing this.
Bundles of weave over here. Well, not on the baby.
There's no weave over there either. It's natural.
But what I'm saying is a match.
All right.
Flip my hair. Act as if it's not all this hair. Okay, so Over and Over was the song that he was singing to the child.
He sing though. He be singing. Over and over again, he's singing.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa.
He was singing that too.
He was crooning real close to a very uncomfortable looking young European female. Sound worse when I say it that way, don't it? Because young European
She was 12.
female.
She looked at 12 or 11.
Listen.
She was 12.
I've said it before. I'm going to say a couple things again. One, read the whole article because we know I don't read it verbatim and there's more to that article than what I shared. Two, why is your baby at the concert? Damn it.
Come on.
And if you got him at the concert, why the hell you got your kid up there on stage?
Mm-hmm.
Then you're like, oh, that was inappropriate. I feel like it's inappropriate. Stop.
Back then, that wasn't inappropriate.
I guess it was inappropriate. I've always felt it was inappropriate. My grandmother was very serious about my interaction. When I went to my first concert, she was like, nah, she can't go. And I was almost not allowed to go.
Was your grandmama at the concert?
She was finna.
But she wasn't. So that means if
my auntie was, and she had to agree.
So that means I'm trying not to tell your age. So that means if Sam Cooke was singing at the concert you was at.
He was by a little tenth.
Okay. If whoever was singing and they pull you up, of course you're gonna jump up because you're a fan. Now here's the thing. I saw the video was on the thing. Now, as an entertainer,
hey, I'll age myself. Let me tell you something. New Edition pulled my little 12-year-old self up there and been like, that girl is poison. I'd have been, hey, listen, and it would have been. And,
you wouldn't have been can't trust the big button smile. They would have said that. You would have.
With my little tooth, I ain't have nothing but a backbone. But listen, my grandma would have beat my ass. My auntie probably, she wouldn't have made it to Thanksgiving. But it would have been a problem. It was inappropriate. It's inappropriate.
Well, let me do a pause since you brought up New Edition.
I don't want you, even if it's not a dude, I really don't want to see my 12-year-old niece up there dancing with Meg Thee Stallion or Nicki Minaj or Cardi B talking about some WAP.
You know what?
I got a WAP for you.
Let me do a little pause right quick, because you did bring up New Edition. Did you know New Edition is going back on the road? Guess who's going to be on the road with them?
Guess who's going to be up on stage talking about what they did button to smack?
It's a legendary, it's called the Legendary Tour or something like that. Guy is going with them. Keith Sweat and Tank is going to be there. Guy and New Edition.
Shouts out, don't cover me, Keith Sweat.
I like Guy.
Guy.
I'm going to see Guy.
I would go to see Guy.
But anyway, back to the regular scheduled program. So Nelly is doing what David Ruffin has done. I'm about to say Michael Jackson.
Ain't nobody saying like Eddie K.
I'm just saying, when you singing and you serenading your concert goers. Now look, rap is youth driven.
Facts.
Those are the people that's buying the music.
Facts.
It's youth driven. So when you bring up a girl on stage, 9 out of 10, she's maybe
I would
under
naturally
18.
think she's not 12.
But this girl was looking every bit of 12. It looked disturbing.
It was,
but
that's what I'm saying. Like,
though.
No matter when it was, it's not cool. It looks, it's a bad look. I'm also not going to be like, oh, he's R.Kelly, or you know what I mean, or whatever.
He didn't have her twerking or nothing like that.
Yeah, it's not like it was wild. He
was just literally singing to her.
But watch the video. Watch the video and get in the comments and I want to know what y'all think after y'all look at this video and tell me, like, no matter when it was, if it was 86, 96, 2006, 2026, does this not look...
It looked crazy.
Painfully awkward.
It looked painfully awkward. But, you know, man, you from that entertainment paradigm, though. We done toured, we done did different stuff like that.
I guess
I've never had
let me see me at a show, your 12-year-old, whatever, to get up on stage. I'm like, where your mom at? I'm finna poop.
Now, do you know Janet Jackson? I'm naming some people I saw.
Yeah,
in
Janet
my
Jackson
days,
got a freaky concert, man.
Janet Jackson, lap dance people.
Shouts out to the Velvet Rope Tour.
Shabba Ranks. I've seen Shabba Ranks on the TLC tour, the Coca-Cola Superfest. TLC Shabba Ranks. I'm telling you my age. It was like 91, 92. Okay, Silk, Shy, all these people was on the same tour. H-Town was on this tour. When Shabba Ranks hit the stage, and he did...
I'm telling you, because he said Silk, and I'm thinking Silk the Shocker. I'm like,
no, I'm thinking R&B group.
Yeah,
when he hit the stage and he did his Mr. Loverman, do you know a whole bed came up out of the wherever the hell it came from, and some lady came, they pulled a chick from the audience and laid her in the bed with him, and she was hype. They was dry.
Yeah,
doing the style.
Look, Janet Jackson was doing. I watched it. Yeah, what's the name on the thing?
Yeah. So you're telling me that's over?
But imagine,
you can't do that no more.
Imagine that they were 12,
or imagine some of those people
that they was underage.
She clearly looked at that. And these girls nowadays, I hate to say, you know, I'm a man. Some of these young girls under 18 look full, right? So you're gonna have to stop all that interaction.
So
stuff.
it's on the parents. It's on the.
You ain't gonna let your daughter go to see the new rapper.
I'll let Janet give him a little kiss on the cheek or something, but you ain't about to be.
Well, you let your daughter kiss him?
I said I'll let Janet Jackson give my son a little kiss on the cheek. Heck yeah.
Would you let Michael Jackson kiss your son on the cheek?
No.
You a hypocrite.
Yeah, I am.
Michael ain't kissing nobody.
I'm a walking oxymoron. Right.
Hey, man, listen, man, we want to tell somebody, man, if you're trying to appear on the show, because what we're doing here at the Usual Suspect podcast, we use the people that's always on the platform here in Akron, Ohio. Our grand thesis is to report the national news from a Black-owned perspective.
Yes.
So that's what we do. And listen, if you are on this platform, have done anything on this platform, and you want to appear on the style, get you an AkronHipHop.com shirt and holler at your boy, 330-937-3632. What are we talking about?
We are talking about, since we were just talking about our Nelly.
Our Nelly?
We're going to move on to the Pissy Piper himself. He ain't been in the news lately. I've been holding on to it.
Talking about R.Kelly.
R.Kelly he is not admitting.
Wait a minute. Now we know, let's just start it from the beginning. Over the weekend, there was an album released.
Yes. Is it Homer's Odyssey version of I Admitted I Did It.
On the website, the reporternewspaperonline.com, it's like a 50, it's at the bottom.
Yeah, it's at the very bottom.
53-second video. Maybe that's the whole album.
53 minutes.
Yeah, 53-minute video. So he released the album, And everybody's like, "Oh my God, how the hell he released the album?"
I was confused myself. I was like,
"You said it sounds just like him."
It did. It sound. Now I gotta go back and listen to it again because it just kept going. He was like, "I admit it, I did it."
So the name of the album and the joint that they pushing right now is "I Admit It."
I admit it.
Now go ahead, just read.
Okay, we're going to the article. All right. So not only is imprisoned singer / producer R.Kelly declaring that he didn't release the "I Admit It" album on Friday, but Kells Pussy Piper is saying that also that's not his voice that people are hearing. Well, if those two things are true, something obviously ain't right in the universe. Okay. In a phone call with his attorney, Kelly calls the recording a plot to screw him over in court.
I know why.
Kelly's attorney, Jennifer Bonjean, says he recorded Friday shortly after they'd met. The site goes on to say that Kelly shuts down the notion he'd put out any music right now, much less something with the lyrics, "I admit it." Pretty bold. Because he's trying to appeal his latest federal conviction. You can't admit to something you're trying to appeal in federal court. Doesn't.
That's a good point.
Doesn't.
So he's saying it's not him. He's saying it's not. Why would the hell he do a song, "I Admit It," and he's trying to get out of the situation that he's in?
He also noted that he hopes people recognize his voice and know that he wouldn't be recording in the middle of the. I'm going to be honest.
You said it was him.
Sound like him.
Now Sony, who is the parent company behind R. Kelly, said they had nothing to do with this release.
Yeah.
Whoever uploaded it, which was, I believe, a Universal associated label, uploaded to Spotify. To my understanding, it's not on Spotify no more, but it's still on the net.
After a few hours, the project was pulled from Spotify and Apple Music. Sony Music released a whole statement saying that they denied any involvement in the recording or distributing this out to the. They was trying to get away from this.
It's like, what the hell? We ain't got nothing to do with that.
They was moving like their name was Balenciaga.
So let's entertain me for a second. You said that sounds just like that brother, right?
It does. I promise it did not. I gotta go back and listen again.
So you think it was already recorded? Because it had to be.
I'm not saying
the quality of it had to be.
I can't say it is or isn't, right?
But it was
at this point, I only heard it once. It was lengthy, okay, and I might have been drinking. You know what I mean?
You may have been drinking.
I may or may not have imbibed in some libations of the adult orientation.
some R. Kelly liquid.
Maybe they
have some R. Kelly liquid.
Now, no. Okay, so
no.
Listen to me. No, like they say in Spain. No. So no, this was. Now I don't even want to say what I'm thinking. Because now this.
No. You didn't have no R. Kelly liquid.
It wasn't no R. Kelly liquid.
Okay. But his song sounded just like him.
But it was potent.
And the song was potent?
No,
the liquor was potent. Oh, the liquor, what the hell?
The liquor was potent. No, the song had me. I was like, oh.
So here's my conspiracy theory. It sounds so much like him. It's as if somebody said, let's release this joint.
It fooled two people.
Get a bag real
quick.
Two
music listeners in the household to where we both were in agreement.
One of those I know for a fact is
that we were both in agreement. Nobody was second guessing this is an R. Kelly. Now that this information has come out, now I got to go back and re-listen to it. Dang, it's a long song. It's gonna be up, but I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it for the people.
Whoever was singing it, of course,
they did that. But I've heard people imitate.
Right, but here's my conspiracy theory. All they have to do is say it ain't him. If Universal, because they said it was distributed through Universal or whatever, if it released this album through there and say it ain't him, he got a bag.
But if it is
he
him,
got a bag. He got a bag.
The
bag is there.
Somebody, nah.
The bag is there.
Somebody's gonna do it.
I mean, all they gotta do is say it ain't him. All they gotta do is say it's not him. Now I can start naming some people that sound like R. Kelly right now.
Yes.
I can start naming some people that sound like R. Kelly.
And it's not even singers. There's a couple comedians out here that can do R. Kelly.
I believe, I'm about to go on record, I believe it was Aura, and I believe he got a bag, and I believe in order to get out of it,
you
all they
think
gotta do is say
Piper made a song saying, I admit it, I did it.
I don't
Hey, listen, but he was hey, if y'all don't go listen to that song, Hey, click the link off of the
It sounded like something from his album too. The production.
Yeah,
It was like Step in the Name of Love type of deal.
I know. I got caught in the closet halfway through.
You was in the closet?
Yeah, I got caught in the closet halfway through. I was like, I'm in the closet.
Oh, with the sound of it and all.
Yeah, I was stuck. But I hope Nelly can get unstuck and R.Kelly can stop sticking.
Nelly ain't stuck. He just did a song with Nelly. His was crazy. Nelly was just doing a hot, steamy performance with his ex boo thing, Ashanti, in their little leotard. So that's I believe is the grand connection between not R. Kelly, but Nelly.
What's old boy's name that was over there talking about they sneaky link, and then he went on Drink Champs and dropped. He just put the whole thing.
Irv Gotti.
Irv Gotti out there salty.
Yeah,
he is out there salty.
Hey man, Ashanti half naked every time I see her, like ass completely out. Like what the hell's going on? She had to wait until she get older, or till she thought her body was.
I don't know. Why don't you show some pictures?
Okay.
While y'all thinking and looking at that, make sure you click the like button, smash the subscribe, and share it with your friends. Because if we don't get the likes, and Ashanti doesn't get the likes, we might just be out of here like her.